Hey, my name is Markayla Holmes. I am 22 years old, and this account is about the unlocked truth. My account is for people that has been SA'd, molested as children, and or people that want to be aware about this or know somebody that has. But I am going to tell you about my story, and you can share your stories in my comment section, or if my account get any bigger, or if we start some type of community, I can post y'all videos on my account, or if y'all send me y'all videos, we can make this account into a survivor teller story, because it is the Truth Unlocked. That's the account name. So I guess baby steps. But I also hope to start a documentary of what happened to me when I was a kid. And not just a documentary. I also want to make a movie of my story, and I also want to play in it. But like I just said, baby steps. Because I want to wake y'all up about what really goes on behind closed doors in families. So I guess I'll start with mine first. Let's get started. Also, I'm not numb to what happened to me when I was a kid. It's so much. And on top of that, I always forget things all the time. I always forget things. So that's also that. I'm also a sales consultant and a CNA, and right now I'm at my sales consultant job. That's why it's a good lighting in here. So I'm gonna try to make these documentaries kind of quick. Yeah. So I'll start from the very beginning. And I will be dropping people real names in this story, because none of y'all deserve to get y'all names, censored out. Because like I said, I want to make a documentary, so I want to drop all real names. Yeah, I just dropped mine, so I'm going to drop y'all's. Like I said, my name's Markayla Holmes. Let's get to the story. So my grandma was molested by two of her brothers. She said the ones that molested her was named Uncle Bob and Uncle Boot. I grew up around them. I grew up around them. I've met them in real life. One of them just died a couple years ago, and one of them still living. Uncle Bob is still living. Uncle Boot died a couple years ago. I was actually there when he died from cancer, but back to the story. She said they both molested her. My grandma said that, and she said she told her mother. Her mother told her not to tell her daddy because he will kill them. And I guess she didn't want her brothers to die, so she never told. But she got married at a young age, and she started physically abusing my mother. And I remember this one time my mama said when she was a little girl, she was 3 years old, and my grandma punched her in the nose, and she took off her hat because it was snowing outside or very cold, and put it up to her nose because she was bleeding at the nose. I think she said 3. I think it was 3. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, sorry, dissociated. And then, I can't speak. After that, oh my God, wait. And then my mama said that she got molested when she was little. She said she went to sleep on the couch and she felt the man vagina. She put the man fingers in her vagina, and my grandmama, she told my grandmama let him stay away from the house for a couple days. And my mama said that my grandmama set her down when she was little, and she said, can he come back over? And my mama said, yeah, because that wasn't her house and she was just a kid. So she said, yeah. And my mama became an adult and got older. She got pregnant at 16, I think. She got pregnant, had kids, and she physically abused my sister and my brother, because they're both older than me. I wasn't even born yet. And she was physically abusing them, and my grandma was helping her physically abuse them because they was living together. My grandma got sent to a psych ward by choice, I think, and then she got out a couple years, and then my mom was living with one of her siblings when my grandma got sent to a psych ward. And when she got out, they gave my mama the choice to stay with them or to go with my grandmama. For some reason, her slow ass wanted to go with them. Let me not cuss on because I want my video to be taken down. But she went with them. And she went with them. She went with my mama. She went with my grandmama. And, oh, I hate when I stutter. It makes me sound like I'm lying. Hold on. And yeah, my mama went with my grandmama, and they became best friends. And my mama turned out like my grandmama, and she started physically abusing her kids, and my grandmama would help her do it. Literally. She would help them do it. She would help her do it. She would literally hold them down or join in. Literally. I remember one time my older sister, and we're not that close, but she said when she was a kid that my grandma was helping my mama physically abuse her, and she was holding her down. And she said that my grandma tried to throw her in a fan when our mama was physically abusing her. She tried to throw her in a fan. And my uncle, not my uncle, but my cousin Tim, he called the police. But since he did boxing and got hit in his head wrong one time, and then he stutter and walk funny now, you would think he retarded, but he not. He just talk funny and walk funny and slob and stutter, but he got common sense. He called the police to give my sister help, and they said he's slow, he don't know what he's talking about, it's a lie, and the police believed it, so they got away with it. And that was that. I also remember one time my sister, me and my sister was sitting on the couch when we was kids, and I'm about 5, 6, and my sister was on 4 or 5 years apart, and me and my sister seen my mama coming inside the house, and I think it was on Red Oaks, and my sister just jumped up and she started sweeping the floor. There was nothing to sweep because the whole house was clean. So mom came in and she was like, "Why every time I come in the house you cleaning, you sweeping?" And she just started physically abusing her for no reason. And then my mama said that she couldn't eat. And I remember that me and somebody else, we would go in the room and she'd be like, "Can you ask mama, can I eat? Can I eat right now?" And I think she didn't get to eat that day. Yeah. And that was that. And then my mama had an ex-boyfriend that she already had 2 kids by, Breon and Hija. They both older than me. Breon the oldest over all of us. He a gangbanger. And we still all kids though. But I'm not even born yet. And my mama let her ex come in her house drunk. They got the fight. I don't know what for. Then he raped her. She sent him to jail. She had a boyfriend named Mark, the one that raised me like he was my real daddy. That lied to say he was my real daddy. That really wasn't. We're gonna get to that part too. And I'm dissociated. Hold on. I'm getting angry with myself because I keep dissociating. It's making me angry. My mama told her boyfriend what happened to her. He said he erased me like I'm his. And she sent my real daddy to jail. I guess she dropped the charges because when he got out, she was still pregnant with a big belly. So I guess she dropped the charges because they were still best friends after he got out. But when she gave birth to me, my fake daddy named Mark, he signed the birth certificate. He gave me my real name. He gave me his first and last name and got me tattooed on his neck. His name is Mark Holmes. My name is Markayla Holmes. And that was that. And he started raising me. And he was real mean to me. Anything I do, he'll whoop my ass for. I talk too much, he'll whoop my ass for it. Stop cussing, Caleb. Please take my video down. But he'll whoop me for it, and he'll whoop me for it, and that'll be that. He was real mean to me. Come for part 2.